Ay, Dios. Saludos, buenas noches. Eh, Vamos a empezar con seguir jugando The Stranding. Se los debía. Llevo como un par de días diciendo, vamos a jugar y no juego. So, vamos a empezar a ver qué nos espera hoy. Bueno, muy bajado. Yo creo que tengo tomando chavo, pero... Mano, yo estoy jugando acá de Stranding.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you.
This woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
It's all good. It's all good.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area. Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Nuh-uh, all topped up. Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Sure.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone's happy.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Over here! Okay, just a bit further now. Hey, come and get me!
Oh, tremendo.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Gracias. Y otro allá y otro allá. Un montón de cosas.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Ok, so no cogí. Carajo. Pero lo cogí. El cuello está cortado.
Construction complete.
Hey, you!
Ok, eso es.
Just so you know, Sam, distro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment. You can also take what you need to build structures. That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
Ok.
Been spotted by a mule. Find somewhere to hole up. Look around and trust your instincts.
¿Qué cara? Interesante.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
Buscando una entrega aquí, uno para activar el printer de la ciudad. Ya conecté la primera, voy ahora para la segunda. Ya la segunda la conecté, perdón. Exacto.
Always like the quiet.
Yeah.
Today's a good day.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not him.
No me digas así.
Have a pleasant journey. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Damn it.
Mala mía, lo sé, está pesado.
Too close.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hello? Name's Sam.
My delivery.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Go. Well, that's
Sam, how are your shoes? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another by a terminal at one of our many facilities. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
please for Marshall to use. People think you're a supporter who can be alive.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
What? Okay. Private locker.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Thank you for your contribution. pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, Cairo crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Almost there.
Oh. Papá, Era un activo el PT.
This one's for you. Today's a good day. This one's for you.
¿Cómo?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons.
Sam,
All clear.
Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Ah. No, un poco ahí. No, los Cairo Crystal.
Crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Ah, no, sí, yo le entregué así, ok. Era verdad. Container repair spray, niña mía. No internet adecuado. Cars. Rich Squad, happy attitude. Ok, para crear.
Excess Cairo crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Okay. To skill handler, continue to strike rate of conversation. You have achieved delivery from grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. Okay. So delivery time. Y el delivery problem es que te da más peso, cargo, que puedas cargar. Okay.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Y no, yo lo puse así, ya no.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
So, no estoy seguro si esto... Me imagino que sí, porque hay una cosita y me daban mis materiales y ellos también.
Thank you for your continued support.
Exacto. Ah, pues ya se jodió. Ya le hice recycle. Y no, y que están conectados y como que era algo de usar. So. All the time. Collection, cargo, discovery, in the Boeing factory. Eso del lado es el level. Pues que dice 77.
Do you see the ridge to the east of the distro center? Well, up top is an old decommissioned factory. Abandoned, we thought. Until we spotted mules making themselves at home among the ruins. We need to know what they're up to, but getting inside won't be easy. Fortunately, a few days ago, we observed them taking cargo out of the facility and prepping it for transport. If we can secure that cargo for analysis, we might gain some insight into their plans. And that's where you come in. The cargo is situated near the factory entrance. All you have to do is grab it and bring it back to the distro center. As always, stealth would be our preferred approach, but you'd best be ready to fight if they catch you. Make sure you're well prepared before you head out.
Vamos a hacer esto. Como para aquí. Ah. Sí, ya lo hice. Sí, me metí la cara. Camilo, mira, no tenía arma.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Power supply unit. Vamos a ver power supply unit, pero no. Pobre Sam.
Thank you for your contribution. Beginning scans. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials. Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Dice fábrica de materials. You can see how many materials are available. Oh, sí, por ejemplo. Ok, interesante. Espíritu de voy a otro. Here, well, we cast you to it.
scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, eso no podemos... Ah, no la puedo usar todavía. ¿Qué me decía que sí? If you do that by yourself, size, but the day you will have... So por eso es que tenemos que los windmills, ok.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam.
There we go.
¿Cómo? No, no. Es el mismo, de los primeros, no compraron nada ni nada de eso.
Keep on keeping on.
Dale que descanse. Ah, puse una de los tipos estos malos. Y uno ahí. Ah, bebé. De los mules. Encontré una, pero se desgastan más rápidos. Pero para gastar las otras que tengo, prefiero gastar esta. Los Capital Knox. Pasa Western. Y el cargo va. No te dice aquí. Es en West Capital Knox. Pero los cargo, pero no me dice para dónde tengo que enviarlos. Y no lo leí, carajo. Sí. No, exacto, los Capital era... No, está West Capital. Pero está Way Station West of Capital Knox City. Y este es Center West. Oh. Y aquí hay un signo de pregunta. De interrogación, perdón. Ah, ya lo vi. No. Aquí tengo uno. Sí.
There we go. There we go.
¿Ah? ¿Qué? Oh, estos son sound wheels, restored by power, I managed to replace wheels and wheels not very durable but can save. Okay. Ah, tremendo. Y llegando al sitio, ahora es que va a llover.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Oh, esto es para... So... ¿Cómo? Ah, está ese... Ajá. ¿Cómo yo uso eso? 52% esto. ¿Cómo uno las repara las cosas? Otra vez. No, pero está 52%. Offload. Ya viste cómo es, ¿verdad? No. Tienes que soltarlo en el piso. Y entonces tienes que coger... Sí. Y aquí. Lo que equipa y ahí le das LT y apunta y le das. ¿Cómo? Sí. Creo que es la primera vez que lo uso. Sí. Yo creo que es frente. Sí, pues bien. Me preocupa el cargo de nuevo. 40, mira, 73% de daño. Pide, güey. Pero es un lost cargo, eso no me interesa tanto. Que. Sí.
We've got company.
Ya, puñeta.
Sam, it looks like one of your containers has been compromised.
Ya lo verás.
No need to panic. So long as you don't drop it, the contents shouldn't sustain any damage. And if the cargo itself is okay, then your eval won't be affected. Just take a little extra care from here on out, and you'll be fine. Good luck.
Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Sí. Eso no lo puedo soltar. Ah, mierda, eso no se quiere coger. Aquí. Ahí estamos. ¿Qué es eso? Vamos a morir.
There we go.
Y tiene la misma animación cuando va a coger algo, tiene la misma animación que Snake.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
No volé y por poco muero. Varias ocasiones. Está bien, cabrón. Cuestión de los bichos, eso está otra cosa. No, yo está cabrón.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Hey. Gotcha. Me imagino que hay forma de contrarrestar los BT, pero no lo he hecho.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
Okay. No interview that acquire humanity biggest problem, card contamination. Okay, PCC now to build generator. Okay, if you haven't had it, here call supply request, page link, take orders. Me di cuenta de todo lo que había por ahí. Esto es lo que marcaron.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenaut City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment?
No.
I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriants to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriants are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Qué sencillo decirlo.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Wow, no solamente los de esos, la escalera y eso también se joden.
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
Sí, eso lo he visto. Ya, 3. 34. Eso que está jodido esto, el 34%. Eso está bufiado, que uno pueda... Exacto.
Delivering cargo.
By handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site. Now, these materials can then be used later for equipment fabrication and so forth. Just remember that each facility has separate stores and that the amount on hand differs from site to site. Don't get carried away.
Thank you for your continued support.
Acepto esto. Sí.
Thank you for your continued support.
Los Sherlockers, ¿es conmigo o es con las demás personas?
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf. You can access the share locker to collect it.
Ajá. Ok. Don't climb Anchor.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Okay.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right?
Mi espalda me
Just
duele.
because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
Sí, también el carácter.
That's a request for material transport. By helping a facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
Ah, tengo que ir ahora a Capital Knox City de nuevo. O sea, tengo que ir para atrás. Por todos los PDs que había. Tan cabrones.
Thank you for your contribution.
Voy a dejarla ahí. Voy a dejarla ahí y lo sigo otro día.